Well, new motorcycles are starting to be unveiled by the major manufacturers, and it's all starting to kick off as we move into the later parts, or the latter parts of September, getting into October. We're going to start seeing a lot more bikes, but they've already started to arrive on some quarters. Honda have just released their CB500. It kind of looks like their CB900F from a while ago. It looks pretty good. I mean, if you like that kind of motorcycle, and they kind of been threatening this CB500 for a while. Naked bike, street bike. It's going to be good for a little commuter and everything like that. Look, it looks pretty good. Again, if you like that kind of bike, right? And it's kind of inspired. I'm reading an article here, inspired from the CB900F from the 70s and 80s. But it's got lots of good tech on it. New inline 4-cylinder engine. Let's have a look here. It's 502cc engine itself. It's just been released or shown at the Chinese motorcycle show. It's got upside down forks at the front, cast aluminium swing arm for the rear, braking system, Nissin brakes with radially mounted 4-piston calipers at the front, 2-piston sliding caliper at the rear brake. It looks, actually, the profile of it looks really nice. I'll let you know, or let you decide for yourself what you think of it. I think this is, again, Honda for me, just keep on filling in little gaps in the market with a bike that is going to sell in numbers, and that's why they sell millions and millions every year. If we look at some other bikes that have just been announced as well, the Yamaha have just released their WR125, so that's coming out soon as well. 125R, I should say. And it's got updated engine tech. If you're a fan of the 125s or the fan of the WR range, obviously you got the WR. These are basically trail bikes, enduro-inspired bikes, right? But you got the 250s, the 450s, and then you've got this WR125 as well. So it kind of completes the set for me. Again, really good from them, Yamaha. And again, finding bikes that people will want to buy. That fill in a blank space in their lineup, and I can see it. I can see it. It's saying the 125 are to automatically switch between 2 intake cam profiles, which in turn allow it to deliver more power higher in the rev range. There we go. So we haven't got prices on this yet, but the colours are going to be Icon Blue and Black. And it's going to be on the Motorcycle Live show here in the UK between the 15th and 23rd of November as well. Comprises a semi-double cradle frame, suspension taken care via 41mm KYB front forks, preload adjustable monoshock rear, and it's got 21-inch front, 18-inch rear wheel. And knobbly tyres, these got Dunlop D605 tyres. Look, I mean, I'm a big fan of 125 bikes anyway, and the WR range has always been a bit of a good range for me. I've been a big fan. You got front brake caliper here, features single channel ABS. It's 267mm disc, while the 220mm disc is found at the back. It's got LCD display. It's got LED lights all around, I believe. Yeah, look, decent from Yamaha. So look, Honda starting to bring out their bikes. Mid-range bikes, small bikes, Yamaha doing the same as well. So interesting. I mean, some other bikes that have been coming on as well. I'm looking here for motorcycle news here in the UK as well. They've just released some information on new bikes that are coming through as well. The other one, keep on saying, Chinese bikes are getting better and better and better. Look at this price, right? QJ Motor. They've just launched in their SRT900 adventure bike, right? Ready to tour, full package tour in terms of their side boxes, top box, £7,499. I mean, £7,499 for this bike. I mean, it for me, it looks all right. I'm not saying how great it's going to be, and if it's going to last the test of time, but I'm saying for that kind of bike, even if you just want to do a tour, even if you just want to commute with side boxes and top boxes as well, for that kind of price, 900cc, Hey, look, it's got a 904 parallel twin cylinder motor. Let's have a look here. It's 95 brake horsepower, 66 foot-pounds of torque, power sent through, 6-speed gearbox. It's got a quick shifter on there, selectable ride modes, ride by wire, traction control. It's all standard. It's all standard, right? And this comes in. At 7,499 for an extra £200, which you go 7,699. You can have tubeless spoke wheels with a 19-inch front and a 17-inch rear. So with the standard fit, they're 17-inch wheels front and rear. So you could have the tubeless spoke wheels, 19-inch, if you want to do more off-roady type riding. Let's say you got the tubeless, put some knobblies on there. I dare say you could put some like Anarchy Wilds on there, something like that. You've got a very decent bike, very capable bike. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Seat height is 815 to 835. You got upside down forks at the front, adjustable rear monoshock at the rear, offering 210 millimeters of ground clearance. Brembo brakes, twin discs, 320s at the front, 4-piston calipers, and then a 260 disc at the rear with a dual channel ABS coming in the standard. I mean, this is all standard stuff these days. TFT screens, LED lighting, USB charging. Yep. Yeah, it just goes on and on. Listen, again, watch out for the Chinese bikes. I keep on saying the quality is definitely getting better and better and better. I'm very impressed with these bikes these days, and it's also not just because they're smaller bikes. They're doing all through the range, and they're coming in on great price as well. So if you want to get into biking, if you want to get into bigger engine motorcycling of all shapes and descriptions, Just watch out for these bikes. You know, QJ Motor bringing over a lot of bikes at the moment, and certainly to Europe and possibly into the United States as well. I dare say, but say if you're looking at value, if you're looking at price points, then it's very hard to move. To look at anything other than these bikes, and they're not just the only ones. Obviously, they're the major manufacturers, all that were traditional in the Western markets. Let's say the Japanese and obviously European brands. Let's say, well, they've had to respond. Yeah, so their bikes are still going to be expensive, but they're also trying to bring those prices down in line as well. So there's always going to be that kind of feeling. Hey, listen, these are Chinese bikes. They're not the quality of our bikes. My point of view is they may not be the quality in your eyes or even in my eyes. I'm not sure what my opinion is on that just yet. But what I cannot ignore is the price differential and the value, and maybe I don't need all the tech that you're going to give me on your bike. I just need a basic bike here, and that does everything, especially if we're just going to be talking about these for road use in this sense, for this SRT900, which is an adventure bike, but let's face it, it's possibly going to be more suited to just road riding. Road riding, tour riding. Hey, fantastic, right? So listen, these are just a few bikes that are just being announced right now. And say Yamaha with their bike. They've got, I talked about Ducati the other day as well with their bikes, bringing out new variants of the Diavel Multistrada. Yamaha with this 125. I say Honda with their 500, QJ Motor here with their bike. We apparently Ducati are going to unveil a new Panigale V4R very, very soon as well. So by the time you watch this video, it would already been released. So there's lots of new bikes. CF Moto bringing out a new one. So Priya bringing out a new variant as well. For there's more Chinese brands. Bender, I've made videos about this as well. So with their cruiser bike, their LFC 700. I'm just looking at the specs right now. So there's lots of bikes just starting to trickle through from the major manufacturers as well. We're still waiting on the likes of BMW. They're still talking about a new 310 cc to come out from there. They got that 450 that's coming out as well. There's going to be other bikes that are coming in from Triumph. They've got more bikes coming out, allegedly. BMW. We're waiting on other players like the likes of Indian and Harley Davidson as well to see what they do. But watch your space. You know, there's going to be more announcements coming out. But so this is just a little flavour. Let us know what you think of those bikes. And if you're in the market for those bikes, or if you want a second bike, especially for winter riding, let us know. I think there's going to be some great buys here. And especially as a second bike, or even as a first bike, you're going to get some good deals. And I've said this in the past, that even major manufacturers, they've kind of tried to not go all in on the really high-end, big, expensive bikes, and that's all they're gonna sell. They've actually started to sell bikes in the mid-range, 600, 700, 800 cc that are quite reasonable prices as well. So you're going to get a lot of bike for less money, let's say, so or similar kind of money, but a lot more of a bike. So they're kind of readdressing the price points on these bikes and the value, and certainly companies like Honda, they're thrown in bikes where there are little gaps where they can see that they can make sales, and that's why they sell the millions every year. If you like what I do here, keep on watching the videos, and I'll catch you again. Another video coming very soon. Bye now.